works of art on the map of the earth, similar to how r/place works, except you can't in your community over a week ago, but started to get attention and things goes wrong. Look, everyone expects it to be some Deltarune. Art like this should not happen. I'm also happy now with a new subscriber. I'll place 1 pixel in W-Place. W-Place is a website where users can place a single colored pixel every few minutes to form beautiful works of art on the map of the earth, similar to how r/place works, except you can't grief other people's artwork from the rules. It all started from the Brazilian community over a week ago, but started to get attention internationally. This is where things goes wrong. Look, everyone expects it to be some Deltarune art. Okay, maybe a lot of them, and it's still fine for people to make Deltarune art, but Deltarune fans should also show some respect to other people's work. I would like to see some other indie games artwork, like Omori, Peppino from Pizza Tower, Knight and Hornet from Silksong, coming soon tomorrow, Project Moon Art, Rain World, 9 Souls, and more, without being manifested by Deltarune. I like the game Deltarune, but covering art like this should not happen. I'm also happy now the Grass Wonder Memorial is done. So what I'm asking for hardcore Deltarune fans is to not interfere with other people's work. Thank you. Every new subscriber, I'll place 1 pixel in W-Place. W-Place is a website where users can place a single colored pixel every few minutes to form beautiful works of art on the map of the earth, similar to how r/place works, except you can't grief other people's artwork from the rules. It all started from the Brazilian community over a week ago, but started to get attention internationally. This is where things goes wrong. Look, everyone expects it to be some Deltarune art. Okay, maybe a lot of them, and it's still fine for people to make Deltarune art, but Deltarune fans should also show some respect to other people's work. I would like to see some other indie games artwork, like Omori, Peppino from Pizza Tower, Knight and Hornet from Silksong, coming soon tomorrow, Project Moon Art, Rain World, 9 Souls, and more, without being manifested by Deltarune. I like the game Deltarune, but covering art like this should not happen. I'm also happy now the Grass Wonder Memorial is done. So what I'm asking for hardcore Deltarune fans is to not interfere with other people's work. Thank you. Every new subscriber, I'll place 1 pixel in W-Place. W-Place is a website where users can place a single colored pixel every few.
What makes it taste so good?
Tasty ingredients without added colors or preservatives. A little treat, a lot of care. Find out more about our quality at kinder.com.
For brighter underarms, Micro-C Glow Active that goes deep with Nivea Extra Bright.
Okay guys, so the Roblox Video Stars program, I said in my previous video I would make a separate video talking about this, so yep, this is that video. Pretty much many Roblox creators are leaving. They are leaving the group mainly because Roblox is just falling apart. Obviously a lot of people are leaving over the Schlep situation, which is understandable because yeah, what Roblox did there was obviously just wrong and absolutely vile. But we've got many YouTubers coming out now with videos and statements about them leaving. I think Stakes left. As you can see, Creekcraft just left 2 hours ago. So I guess I'm just going to play and we can see what Creekcraft said, and then I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to do a bit later in the video.
I've decided that I am going to leave the Roblox Star program. I probably don't need to even make this video explaining why. I think the circumstances are pretty obvious. I mean, look, it's not an easy decision, and probably it's a bad decision for me because, like, obviously I'm losing that connection to Roblox. If I get banned, well, then who's going to unban me? No one, right? Like, it's just me at this point, right? Probably won't be going to RDC anymore. You know, there's a lot of opportunities that will, you know, going on the table now due to this, but I feel like it's the right thing to do. You know, I was back in, I was around during the STAR program's initial inception. I was actually the first person in the STAR program. If you go to the group, you can actually see I was the first, like, YouTuber in it. And I feel like this decision isn't based entirely on the Schlep situation. And I feel like the Schlep situation isn't even an issue that just randomly popped up. This has been a situation that's been bubbling for years, an ongoing situation where Roblox just refuses to acknowledge, refuses to listen to the community and address the issues that are in it.
So yeah, I'm just going to pause it there. The video is 3 minutes and 30 seconds long, so if you guys would like to watch the entire thing, I'm just going to link it down below in the video's description. He basically goes on to say he's leaving it not purely because of what Roblox did to Schlep, but he's mainly doing it as like a wake-up call for Roblox. Hopefully Roblox notice him leaving, and hopefully they get their act together. Unfortunately, it is highly unlikely that Roblox will care, but it is something. Maybe it's even better than nothing. I mean, time will tell. Creek wasn't the only person that left the Star program. This guy, Cube Inc., a very popular Roblox YouTuber that makes like documentary style videos, I think, he also left. Now, he did just leave the group. I just want to say, if you do plan on leaving the Stars program, you do have to send Roblox an email to like let them know you left. Just leaving the group alone, that will just remove your like star code emblem inside of games. But I did also notice the people that left the Stars program group, they also lost their verification badge. So if you're a YouTuber that has one and you leave, well, that's something else that will get removed from your profile. Now, I just want to quickly mention, this is basically to any viewers really, please do not pressure any Roblox YouTuber you watch to leave the Star program. Honestly, it is entirely up to them, and like I said, Roblox will most likely not care at all. Only leave the Stars program if you're comfortable with losing all of those features. Well, to be fair, I guess our features are running out, and I'm going to explain that in detail in a second. But yes, I just want to make that clear. Please do not force anyone to leave. It's entirely their decision. But obviously the Stars program, you know, isn't in a great state anyway. Yeah, to be honest, guys, I 100% agree with what DJ Monopoly said here. It's really inspiring to see the community come together like this. I will say though, the Stars program is mostly Roblox offering perks to help YouTubers, not the other way around. YouTubers leaving the Star program is just more money in their pockets. They probably don't care. That is my main concern. If too many of us leave and we lose all of the options, especially the support option, I don't know like what we're gonna do about banning people. Do you guys remember that disgusting freak, Benz, the guy that used to like harass YouTubers? Pretty much the only reason why he got banned is because me and Creekcraft used the Star program support and we told them everything about him. That's why he got sent 2 cease and desist letters, because of YouTubers complaining about him. If we all lose access to that support, I don't know if that's a good idea. I'll tell you what, I can actually show you guys, if you're curious, this is everything you get from the Stars program. Now I'm just going to go through the list and I'm going to say what I need and what I don't need. Now obviously this is my personal opinion, so some of you guys are going to agree with me, some of you won't. So the first one is an RDC invite. I have kind of made up my mind. I don't think I'm ever going to RDC again, so yeah, that's one thing I don't need. It is nice though, and I know a lot of YouTubers really do appreciate that. Event launchers, I genuinely like event launchers. I like being able to like shoot out the stuff to give to you guys, like the eggs and the hatch and stuff like that. That was actually fun. The third option, direct Roblox support. As I just mentioned, we use this for banning bad actors and scammers and things. Yes, it doesn't work all the time. It's kind of got like a 70% success rate, but that's way better than the 10% success rate that regular Roblox support has. So for this sole reason, I'm a bit nervous about leaving the Stars program, but yeah, I'll think about it. Fourth option, Star Creator top hat. Never even worn it once. Verified badge. I really don't care if I'm verified or not. The Star code. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about this. I like it, but the problem is, guys, in October, there you go, do you like my little pumpkin? They are removing this. They are just like replacing it with this, creator share links. And these creator share links, guys, I absolutely despise. They are the flipping worst. You may have already seen my video about this. This was a tweet from Bloxy News. They posted this a few weeks ago. You can see it says, Roblox will be removing star codes by October 24th. So we've got a couple of months. And honestly, I'm a little bit concerned about this. Well, star code replacement is probably one of the worst features that Roblox has ever come up with. It's basically just going to leave us all broke. We're not going to get anything anymore. So you know, in my previous video, I was saying that a Violet Valk or something. Well, I was completely wrong, because with this update, I'm just going to go on analytics to show you guys, you cannot make anything. You cannot make any Robux. So it's called share links. Now the thing is, even you guys have access to this. Everybody on the Roblox platform has got access to share links. However, it only works on your Roblox games. If you are a star creator, you can use share links to basically add it to any Roblox game. Now supposedly how this works, as you can see, I've done it with the Roblox Innovation Awards, the YouTube Museum, the Roblox Learn event, etc. Apparently what you do is you go and add a share link. So you go and manage links, you go and create one, you go and make one for one of these games, and apparently, right, if people would join the game using your share link and they spend money inside of the game, so you know, they spend Robux, apparently you get a percentage of that, but it doesn't flipping work. And most of these games, you can't even buy things. So you can see I've got a total of 50,000 clicks. I did actually have 100,000 at one point and they deleted a ton of them. What you can see see, yeah, I've made 0 Robux. With this amount of clicks, I have made nothing, and it's not just me. If you're a Star member watching this video and you're in the Star Creator server, the Gilded one, you'll just see people joke about this all the time. They've got like tens of thousands of clicks and they haven't made a single Robux. Yep, we are flipping cooked. I need to find a new star code replacement because, as I was saying to you guys, the star codes are not perfect. You don't really make a lot of money from them, but it is well better than whatever this is. Like, this is just straight up concerning. We can't even make a single penny. How dare they release this as a news? You can't make a single flipping Robux. I have been trying to find replacements though. At the moment, I have been using Microsoft Rewards a little bit because they did an update where you can do like referrals, and you guys have been joining me, and pretty much I can earn points from this. 990 of you guys have joined me, so that's awesome. And also when I earn points, you guys also get some of that, so it kind of works better than the star codes, I guess. And also you can use these points to literally
I've been into climbing, and climbing I use a lot of chalk and it dries my skin quite a lot. So I've been quite intentional about my body skincare routine lately, and I've been loving this new product from Dove. I begin with this Radiant Care Serum Bar infused with niacinamide to help even out your skin tones. I finish off my shower with this Sakura Blossom Body Wash. It's formulated with microbiome gentle serum, which could help maintain your skin's natural moisture barrier. So with regular use, it could help give your skin that soft, glowing look.
Para sa family, ano ang standard mo sa water? Kami, we only trust Absolute distilled water kesa ibang brands.
Pag distilled, means dumaan sa mabusising proseso, kaya sure kaming pure and safe. It gets filtered 3 times, then purified to remove impurities. Tapos distilled, so you get only the purest part of water. May added step pa para safe ang iinumin natin.
If you love them, you won't compromise, di ba?
Redeem Robux. If I go and search for Roblox here, as you can see, you can get Roblox gift cards and stuff. So yeah, it's not the best. I'm going to be honest, I have got a lot of points. I'll tell you one thing I have been doing. This is going to sound nuts, but this is kind of like my star code replacement. So obviously you earn points from the earn tab. You can just go and do stuff like, let's see, what should we do? Let's do a daily poll. A daily poll for 10 points. What do you use for dusting? What do you use, guys? I use a microfiber towel. There you go. How exciting is that? And you get 10 points from that. Oh god, I can't believe I've had to resort to this. But pretty much what I spend the points on, guys, is Amazon gift cards. If I go and search for Amazon, you can see I buy these amazon.co.uk gift cards. I would just like do a custom one. I would normally try and get like £20 or something. Let's try 20. There you go. Let me get it. And then what I would do is go and redeem this. I'd go on Amazon, I'd buy Pokemon cards, and then I'd just resell them on eBay. That's literally what I'm having to do because Roblox is removing the star codes. Yeah, that's like my star code replacement method. I can actually show you guys some of the stuff I've already got. Yeah, here's some that I actually got for free using Microsoft Rewards points. Like, it's kind of crazy. I got this. I think this was like £10 Paradox Rift, and that was super cheap. I'll resell that on eBay in a few months. And then this is probably the best thing I got for free from Microsoft Rewards. Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX box, which I got off Amazon for £21, I think. I can't really remember. Again, I'm just going to wait a few months until these are worth a bit more, and then I'll sell them on eBay. That is my flipping star code replacement. Roblox is so stupid. I've had to resort to being incredibly creative to, you know, make back the star code money, but, you know, it is what it is. I would link my eBay down below, but yeah, I haven't actually got anything on sale right now because I've sold most of the stuff on there. But yeah, if you guys want to try this as well, I mean, it works, but you know, it's not ideal. Anyway, I know you guys are going to be asking, when am I going to leave? Honestly, I'm going to have to leave by October because I kind of want like my final star code payments to come in. I don't want to lose that, right? Because I do genuinely spend it on food. But yes, I do understand why people are leaving. I'm probably going to leave it until October because by that point, there will literally be nothing left, right? Apart from the support, which I kind of don't want to lose, but at the same time, maybe it doesn't matter so much anymore. I know I did use that to recover my Shark Trick Shots account, and without it, I would have been screwed if I'm being honest. But we'll see. I'll see how many people leave. I feel like there at least needs to be like a few of us in there. Even if like somebody like Waffle Trades was to stay in there, right? There needs to be somebody that can report bad actors directly to Roblox, because without that support, yeah, you're a bit doomed really. So there we are, guys. That is everything for today's video. Like I said, Roblox is probably not going to really care about this, especially the stars program. J&G made a good point, actually. He said Roblox higher-ups never really cared about the stars program. We're definitely getting the program thrown out. I was wondering about that, but then again, they would have to like fire the team, which would be such a shame because I've said in previous videos they're very nice. But time will tell. We'll just have to see what happens. Maybe it will get scrapped at some point. I could imagine that happening, but yeah, we'll see.
Roblox is a platform that needs no introduction, yet every time I talk about it, I feel compelled to remind people that this is like one of the most profitable things on the planet. This game has become more popular than oxygen, but I'm sure all of you already know that. There's not a soul on this planet that hasn't at least heard the name Roblox. You could live underground just feeding off dirt, and somehow I'm sure the name Roblox made it down to the subterranean culture. Like, it is actually that big. But for some parents that stay in the know about the happenings on the online space, Roblox is a name that might send some shivers down your spine, because there is a big problem in the community that has existed for a while, one that the Roblox headquarters plugs its ears to and even actively tries to bury or dissuade people from trying to solve the problem themselves. That problem being predators. There have been innumerable cases of Roblox predators preying on children through the platform. It's led to so many national headlines about this issue, and it's gotten so bad that there are YouTubers and like vigilante groups on the game that have taken matters into their own hands to try and catch and get these predators arrested so they can make the platform safer for children. Roblox themselves don't do enough to keep the platform safe, so the community has taken it upon themselves to do it themselves. Like, Roblox always claims that they're working on it, but they're really not. They're doing the equivalent of going to the gym and hitting 2 sets of dilly-dally and calling it a day. They don't actually do much for this.
Has sent a cease and desist letter to me, a 22-year-old, versus a multi-billion-dollar company, threats of litigation, because I catch predators on their platform. Within the last year, me and my team have gotten 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Almost all of them have admitted to doing this before to other Roblox users.
This is a YouTuber named Schlep who has arrested that are preying on children through the Roblox platform. And Roblox has now permanently banned him, like IP ban, banished all of his accounts to the Shadow Realm, and he is facing potential legal problems for this. It's pretty odd considering Roblox willingly turns a blind eye to the pedophile plague on their platform, but will laser in like the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs in order to try and wipe out people like Schlep that try and stop the predators themselves. So instead of stopping the predators, Roblox stops the people stopping the predators. It's really backwards, if you ask me. That shit doesn't make any sense. Like, just let that marinate in your head for a moment. Like, I understand vigilante groups can sometimes be a problem, but when you as the company are doing nothing to actually stop it yourself, what other options are there? The community has to take matters into their own hands and start policing themselves to try and keep the platform safe, since Roblox is really dropping the ball on it. Like, for some reason, they don't even get out of bed when they hear about a pedophile on the platform, but if they hear about a YouTuber doing something to stop that, shit, they fire up like Dracula. They sit up like The Undertaker and they get to business. They go to work. So this is not the first time this has happened. They have come after people like Schlep before, the people that are actively trying to make the platform safer, and it just doesn't make any sense. The CEO seems to be too busy trying to pitch Roblox as a dating platform in addition to being for gaming. I already made a video talking about the lunacy of this idea, but it is like chumming the waters for sharks. The sharks in this case being pedophiles. Anyone who knows anything about Roblox and has a functioning frontal lobe should tell you what a recipe for disaster this is, to turn a platform that mainly targets children into also having a dating site component to it. That he wants to be 17 plus, which is a weird number to choose for that, by the way. But the CEO, Dave fucking Hakalugi Bazuki, really is fixated on trying to make this a reality of turning Roblox into a dating site in addition to its gaming. but they can't even protect children from power
onto different social media sites.
Let's take a peek at this real quick. While Roblox acknowledges that your stated intentions may be to protect children, and while it recognizes the serious nature of online predatory behavior, your methods, including failing to immediately report suspicious activity to Roblox through proper channels, are actively interfering with Roblox's established safety protocols and critically are exposing Roblox's users to increased risk. If that isn't the fattest load of barnacles you've ever tried to swallow, I don't know what is. The big thing with everyone that is actively trying to keep the platform safer, like people like Schlep trying to catch predators, they report them immediately. That is the number one thing they do. The problem is, and you can look this up there yourself, there are so many articles that detail how nonchalant Roblox is when it comes to these reports. The problem is, Roblox doesn't act on it. So as far as I know, in all of these predator catching groups, the first thing the issue is that report just makes it directly to the shitter at Roblox HQ for them to flush it. I don't know where it goes, but I guess it just goes somewhere to collect dust at Roblox. It falls into the goddamn back rooms. So they never actually act on any of the reports. So the proper channels are fucking useless. Even when a predator is arrested, like a Roblox predator is arrested, they don't even ban that account that is associated with them a lot of times. It's craziness. To say like he's not doing this the right way because he's not reporting it through Roblox is just incorrect, and also laughable for them to claim that by not doing that, he's putting users at more risk. How does that make any sense? How is him trying to catch these predators somehow putting children in harm's way? Like, more so than Roblox doing nothing except sitting on these reports forever, maybe using them as, like, scribbling paper at the office, like a coloring book. Like, how is what he's doing, actively trying, at least, to stop predators, putting users more at risk? The next barrage of mumbo-jumbo from Roblox is equally baffling, saying that he's engaging in simulated child endangerment. Well, I guess kind of, because there are predators on your platform that are talking sexually to him and his group that are pretending to be kids. And according to Schlep, they're not initiating those inappropriate conversations. The predators are just there. The call's coming from inside the house on Roblox. He is not going out of his way to create pedophiles to catch. They are there. So the conversations do happen because the predators are there having them. And you have to imagine that in most cases, they're not having them with a vigilante group trying to catch them. They're having them with real children that are in real danger from these pedophiles that are running rampant on the platform. Now, the next thing they talk about, moving them to a new platform? What the fuck? As Schlep mentions, a lot of the conversations do end up off the Roblox service on things like Discord. And apparently that's an issue with Roblox too, that they've taken users from Roblox and brought them to Discord. It's almost like they were upset that they lost a user there to somewhere else. Like, no, bring them back. You're not allowed to. You're trying to poach our community. We're gonna lose pedophiles if you keep catching them, and we need that to pump up our numbers. You kidding me? No. That's a big problem.
I guess that's worth a cease and desist and an IP ban of every single account that I own. That's just crazy. I can't even fathom that. They also say sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information. I have no idea what they're referring to this. I would love to know what they're talking about. Are they referring to the Facts
Corp? What do you mean personally identifiable information? It almost sounds like they care more about the privacy of the predators than the act of actually stopping them. It's like, whoa, you just shared some of our users' data without our permission. Are you kidding me? You're fucking doxing a pedophile on our platform? Nope. That is not permissible. We do not support that at all. Like, what the fuck? Like, it'd be entirely unnecessary if you would just do your job and give that personal information to the authorities so that way the predators could get arrested, but you're not doing it. So people like Schlep have to. Like,
the most insulting thing is that they told me I'm not reporting people quick enough and I'm not reporting them through the right outlets. Tell me the right outlets. I have been trying to figure this out for like a year now. This here is Nepali Incel. This person actually made credible threats to the Las Vegas sphere in a Roblox game. And I saw this with my own two eyes. And the reason why it's a credible threat, it is because the FBI went ahead and arrested someone for making threats within that same game. I made a moderation ticket about about it, and I even actually made a report to the FBI about this. Where is the cease and desist letter for him? Where is the IP ban for him? Are you gonna ban all of this dude's accounts?
Roblox uses the proper channels as like kind of this shield, but it's really a myth. It doesn't seem to actually exist because nobody knows the proper channels. They're doing all of like the reporting that they can to Roblox through everything they think is the proper channels. But Roblox, I guess, isn't very clear with what they are because they keep saying, nope, still not using the right channels. Well, what the fuck are they? Nobody seems to know how to access the proper channels. It's like a fucking Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg. How do you get there? Why don't you explain it then? Why don't you make it more clear? Because as of now, everyone is reporting it through what they believe is the right channels, the ones that are readily available and accessible to people to report through, but those, I guess, aren't the right ones. So where the fuck are they and how can they access them? It's ridiculous. It is absolutely absurd. To mention here of how, like, this one guy who did get arrested for credible terrorist threats still has his account active on Roblox. And there are predators that have been arrested and are currently in jail that still have their accounts active on Roblox. Like, they do not act on this shit, but they will act immediately if they catch a whiff of somebody trying to take matters into their own hands to stop it themselves to make the platform safer. They're instantaneously right there at their door ready to slap them with some legal paperwork here. It's just craziness.
This is literally how it goes. We go to roblox.com/support, submit a moderation ticket, and then fill out the prompt with all the information regarding our arrest and give you guys the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. And in a lot of instances, Roblox won't even ban after we reach out to them regarding felony arrests. What I typically have to do is report cases to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, or go on the news to show gameplay of our decoys with the predators on Roblox. I've literally felt so lost at trying to get the attention of Roblox regarding these predators. I've created binders with all the chat logs, and I've sent it to their headquarters in San Mateo, California. This is the first time Roblox has ever directly reached me out. Instead of trying to say, hey, we want to work with you, or literally giving me a line to report these people, or simply saying, don't make these videos anymore, we're gonna ban you, Roblox—
no real